Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. It's Fri-Yay. It's Fri-Yay. And I am working on a yummy gummy bear bag. Safe. I've got, hold on. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Maybe I'll do that one. I don't know. Good morning to you. Melissa G. Good morning. Lisa H. Grammy Rita. Erin. Good morning to you. I'm definitely going to have to order some more hardware because 6 rows of single crochets is not going to fit my 1-inch buckle. If I stop at 4 rows, it will. But I think it needs the 6 inches or the 6 rows because of the thickness of the strap. I think it needs to be the 6 rows that it calls for. So I have 1.5 more rows to go. So good morning, Tammy's. If Rebecca, if you're here, I don't see you yet on my end, but good morning. Good morning. Stuff needs to get done, so hopefully I don't fall again. I know, right? No more falling, Miss Marianne. No. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get. So this is a 1-inch buckle, and this side panel, which is the same size as what the strap is going to be, let's measure it. Well, and everything came out bigger. I know, right? Bubble wrap. I keep telling Marianne we're going to put her in bubble wrap when she falls. So 1.5 inches. Yeah, I got to go up to 1.5 inches buckle. Yay for being better. Look what I got yesterday. Within minutes of going, I hope this arrives before the storm comes in. Like maybe 5 minutes later after I posted that, Amazon delivered. My kids got their rollerblades, and I got my book. Yay. Oh, you were in here 2 minutes before we started. I was sitting here 2 minutes before we started. Okay, so I need to do some hardware shopping on Amazon because I need to get some strappy straps. No, I don't need to get leather straps anymore. Never mind. I need 1.5 inch bag hardware. Can't talk, or I can't type. 1.5 inches, same kind as what I already have. Do I want to get that kind though? Or do I want to get the oil spill? Or do I want to get, oh my gosh, you can get hearts. That's cute. They're all oil spill. Oh, there's gold, rose gold, there's gold. Where is like a brass color? There's gold. Or silver or something. This one doesn't have silver, this listing. Oh, let's see. Hello, Sharon. Hello. I don't need 1 inch. I need 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, please. I would like to have the one with the middle part that moves, not solid, but finding solid ones. Hum, hum. Lots of D-rings and buckles, but listings without the clasps. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do some shopping later. I feel like it takes me away from the chat too long, and so we'll just come back to working on this. Let's see, I think I worked a little bit on this yesterday, and I worked on the knitted hat a little bit yesterday, so I got a little bit further on it. I got a little bit further. Grinchy, or I don't know, just for some reason it gives me like maybe Grinch, but maybe more like, I don't know, something about like green apples. Green, red apple, like orchard kind of apple. It gives me like an apple-y vibe. Gives me like an apple vibe. Yeah, I was drinking out of this till almost noon yesterday, and the last sip wasn't refrigerator cold, but it was still cold. And I didn't put any ice in this thing. So it was still like cold, but not like straight out of the fridge cold. Rebecca, I even gathered up scraps from my scrap bin to do these fruits from this book. I have a whole tote sitting here. Oh, and I got my bigger snaps. They're not much bigger, but they're a little bit bigger. We're getting closer. Oh, I don't know why I opened the lid, but I bought I rounded up yarn that I thought would be the colors I would need to make the things out of this book. So I'm just, for like the raspberries, I need to get some fuchsia pink color. But I feel like I got the lemon covered, maybe the peas and the stems and the leaves and things. Carrots, bright orange carrots. The avocados. Maybe the bananas. I don't know about the pumpkins. I could definitely do the cauliflower. Well, I gotta get white. The leeks, I need to get some different colors for the leeks. So, and eggplants, I got all the different, I'm ready to go. I am ready to go if I want to make things. So, I don't know. I got to get some more colors, I guess. I tried to get as many colors as I could because I wasn't sure how quickly I'd get through some of those things. So, but this was important that I at least maybe, because I only have a row and a half left on this, so I want to try and at least get it done. And then I can worry about assembly later, because the main pieces are all crocheted at this point after this is over, when I'm finished with this piece. So a call for DMC double strand, but I'm using a one strand of DK or worsted, using what I have. Yep. That's what I'm using too. I'm using what I have. And I'm going off based off what I remember from you. Is it 3.5 or 4 with the 4 weight? I'm using a 4 now with 4 weight. And I feel like it gives pretty tight stitches. But for amigurumi, I might want to go down to 3.5. Good morning, BB. Good morning, Erica and Tank and BB. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. And Nightbot. Nightbot's here too. Dropping all the drops. You're using a 3mm. Yeah, I don't want them to come out too tiny. How big are your, like, how much bigger do you think yours is coming out compared to theirs? Because I definitely don't want teeny tiny. Although I think they're making theirs more, they're almost making theirs true to size. But I would be okay with mine being, you know, oversized a little bit. This just takes a hot minute. It's just single crochet, single crochet. I mean, that's what all this is, but it's just not a very quick moving one. Good morning, V. Let me check. All right, Rebecca, thank you. I'm just curious. I have lots of questions. Always lots of questions. Valerie. 3mm with 4 weight. Whew. I might do 3.5. I don't know if I can do a 3. I don't know if I want to go down to a 3. 3.5 is already pretty tiny. Now, I tried to make a granny square yesterday. I went down to a 1mm crochet hook, and I still got it within, what, I think 1.5 inches. It's still huge. Like, that is not the size of a granny square earring. I mean, a chunky one, yes, but I was wanting to go a little smaller. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do micro crochet, to be honest, because any smaller than that, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. Let's see. Their measurement on the mushroom is at 1 1/4, and yours came out to just over 1.5 inches. So at the moment, BB, I am working on the strap of the Yummy Gummy Bear Bag. The Yummy Gummy Bear Bag. And, you know, I was laying the two pieces together this morning, and my back panel came out a little smaller than the front panel. But I'm hoping that by, you know, joining them with the panel, this little side, they call this a side panel, but this is the side panel. It's all twisted. This is the side panel that goes around the sides of the bear. Not to be confused with the strap that I'm making. Oh, stop twisting on me. The strap and the side panel are identical. The only difference is there are 40 more stitches in this than there are on the side panel. So, but Rebecca and I are talking about the fruit and veggies from this book that she forced into my cart and made me buy it. Mine will probably come out like 3 inches, Rebecca, because, you know, everything comes out bigger. Yeah, my back panel is just slightly smaller than my front panel, and it's kind of disappointing. But I think I got tighter on the back than I did on the front. And so that's why. Excuse me. La-di-da, la-di-dee, la-di-da-da-da-da-da. You know, sometimes I wish I wasn't monetized, because then I could just play music. But can you get kicked off YouTube, though, even playing music, even if you're not monetized? I feel like you could. Yes, she forced me. She drove all the way over here from her house, and, like, you know, many hours away, and said, you have to buy this book. Put it in your cart right now. And I said, okay, yes, ma'am. Will do. Yep, she forced me. It's all her fault. I want to make all the things that everybody's making, so you know what? I bought it. Rain from the farm video is playing in the background. Not on my end. I don't have the farm video playing. You must have like stopped it and started it because I came back to the channel and it wasn't there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 deer on the camera right now, all by the trough. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2. One just put its head down. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 or 8 deer right up next to the camera. It's so funny. And they're all like standing there like, if we don't move, they won't see us. That's funny. Oh, you're like, good morning, Mandy. Yeah, if you guys go check out the deer camera real quick. It's Rebecca's deer camera. There's like 8 deer just standing there. They're just standing there like, if we don't move. Oh, one's eating now. Let's see. I see 1 ear there, set of ears there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and there's a mouth right there on the edge of the camera. There's at least 9 or 10 now. Oh, one's walking out. Play by play on what I'm seeing. Yeah, I let it play till I came back to my computer and it wasn't playing anymore because my computer had turned off. I was like, oh, what happened? Hello. Oh, I can't remember your name. It's Create Style Lility. Yay, baby! What were you making it for? What were you using the foundation half double crochet for? Do say. There's like almost 10 deer in the camera view right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's like an ear now. I can see an ear. There's one that's like just off camera, like you can see like this little ear. And before you could see the little muzzle of its nose, and now you can just see the ear. Oh, the ear's gone. It moved. Nephew, right. Nephew. Ah, my brain was like, compute. It wasn't computing. Steffi. For a top. Yeah, the foundation half double crochet gives it more of a stretch, like stretchy foundation. It does need. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to the end of this row with what I have left for yarn, or I'm gonna have to attach like 2 stitches. Hello, Jamie. Oh, are all these girls on the screen got babies in them? Fawn check is happening daily. That's so cool. No, there are a lot of people who can use it on their lives and videos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did they get away with that? You know? I would love to have just a little bit of music playing, but I mean, I suppose I could play music, that I purchased through YouTube or something. Maybe on like, I don't know. Oh, you're fine, Cammy. You're not MIA. You haven't been MIA. Some of those are bucks, but yes, all the girls should be expecting. That's so fun. How can you tell if they're bucks or not, though? They all look the same. There's one, two. I still keep counting. One just turned around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe still. I don't know. I'm having fun watching them. The fact that there's so many up near the feed trough this morning, it's fun. Is there a music copyright thing you can pay for? Maybe. You know, Steffi, I have been watching your progression on that, and I was wondering if you were making the bag or not because of your German. So I couldn't, I didn't see in English to know what you were making. So I was like, oh, that kind of looks like the hibiscus tote bag. Totally finish it. Um, oh, you said, should you continue on the second side or your triangular? I don't know. Epidemic sound. Oh, yes, Surgery on Thursday. I'd love to come to one of your markets sometime. I know some channels have been demonetized because they play copyrighted music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I would like to be like whatever I need to be able to play some music. I just don't want to pay for yet another subscription. That's just crazy. I might have to reevaluate some of my subscriptions because some of them aren't. I'm not seeing them much anymore. So I hate to drop my membership on some people's things because I'm like, I don't want to take away from their thing, but they're not, putting anything out. So it's like, you know, epidemic sound. I'm gonna have to look into that. As much as I don't want another subscription, I'll look into it and see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's what that is for. I feel like I've heard of epidemic sound. Epidemic sound. So, but I wonder if I pay for it, Mandy, if I can use it live. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. I don't need it per se, I guess. It's just, I don't know, because we don't really need the music to keep us entertained. You're not here to listen to music. You're here to hang out with me. Starting the first Thursday evening of June, I'll be doing cool beans. Yeah, so I don't know how they got this bag to be the size they did, unless they're like super tight crocheters or what. But I used a 4mm hook on everything, and all of my stuff's coming out an inch to half an inch to 2 inches bigger. When you use it at my work, we just put a code or whatever they give you in all our video descriptions. Gotcha. That you were subscribed to it and then they remove it. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Life is lifing. Yep. Isn't it to all of us? Am I on row 6? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm on the last row. That's right, because I said I had half a row and then a row. And I'm on the next row again. Yeah, there's a way that I can just automatically I have a description, like everything that's in my descriptions on my videos is all the same because it's on my lives, it's automatically added in, I believe, at least I hope it is, that it automatically puts it on there for me. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then so I can just add, like, if I do that and do the music, I can always add that code or whatever into that description. That's all automatically put in there for me. Yes, same, Tammy. I hope you are too. I mean, I hope it to get better for you. I'm doing well. The days are going by too fast because, man, I felt like last Thursday was just yesterday, and actually yesterday was Thursday, but it was, the reason I say that is because last Thursday Mama Swift wasn't able to have a live, and I feel like that whole week just went by in a blink for her until she came on this week for her live. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah. I just wish this was faster. Yeah. They had to have like super tightly done this or something because all of my stuff came out way bigger than theirs. Like my bear came out 10, what was it, 10 by 14 or something like that, and theirs is like 9 by 12. $100 a year. Okay. Oh my gosh. You locked up your back? That's not fun. Not fun at all. Can't imagine because I've never had that happen, so. This is the stitch that never ends. It just keeps going on and on. Ah, yeah. Yep. Yep, no worries. Lives. We all understand. I'm here when I can be here. So, my husband took the day off today, but he's off at an appointment that technically doesn't start till like a few minutes from now. He left a while ago, though, long before I got started. But where he was going, traffic had potential to be kind of brutal, with it being the morning traffic with work and school and all that. So he took off way earlier than he probably needed to. Oh no. Ah, no worries, Cammy. You're fine. There's always the replays. I know that sucks not to be here live, but there's always the replays. You can catch those and have conversations with me in the chat or the comments. I don't know, Marianne. That is funky. I know a lot of people that don't mind it and enjoy it. Now, I will say though, there was like tutorial videos where it's just music and I have to read. Those I don't like. Those I don't care for some reason. They bug me, and I want to just like fast forward through them and get to where I want to go. You know, it's like, but the split screen thing I actually kind of like because I like seeing the person's face, but then seeing what they're doing, you know, because like right now I'm sitting here and I'm looking down at my hands and you can't see what I'm doing. But so it's like I have to hold it up here and this gets uncomfortable after a few minutes, you know, so it's like, yay. Your daughter has a sonogram this morning. That's so cool. Or today. I don't know why I said this morning. You just remembered your thummy. Yeah, like, I could sit here like this, but like, it starts doing a number right up here on my shoulder neck area. So it's like, I can't put my elbows on my desk. I mean, I could lower it down a little bit, maybe. Yeah. I just can't go too far down because it like crunches down on my legs. Yeah, music, but I get it. I get that some people, that for some, the reason they do it is because of the language barrier. It's, so they don't do it in English, so they play music and type it in English. So I get why some people do it. I don't like them. You want a stick like upside down flowers. Yeah. But like I'm just saying like a little bit of music in the background, like kind of like with Helix, where it's more or less for me to have noise on my end because it is so quiet and all I hear is myself talking. And sometimes, the kids and their stuff, but they're being quiet this morning, so they're slow to get up and get around. Yeah, so I mean, I would rather have people talking, but not talking over music though. But no, what I was saying is like Helix, like when she plays music in the background, you could just barely catch it. Like I can't even hear what she's listening to, and it'll like, but you can tell she's got something playing. I just can't tell what it is. I like 99% of the time I can't pick the beat out, I can't pick the song out, nothing. I can just tell there's something there. So some videos, and so you're looking for a stitch for your goddaughter's raglan? Is that what you're asking or saying? Yeah, I just can't sit like that. You don't like the music on videos? I know, like just I don't know. I just prefer the talking. Because I like also like with like Julianne's tutorials. She takes the time to like, or even I don't know if I do it in my videos, my tutorials, but like you like the little nuances that you come across as you're making your own thing that you're teaching somebody to make, right? Like, oh, when I was doing this, da, 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 you kind of put that stuff in there, and I kind of like that. It's kind of like storytelling while you're teaching, kind of thing. Good morning, Moni. So yeah, like I like that. I like that little personal touch of adding like, oh, you're trying to find a stitch that when turned upside down looks, yeah. So you're working it from the top down, but you're working like up as you go. And so when you flip it over, it'll be upside down. I don't know. That's tough. What stitch would look okay upside down? Have you started the stitch or you the lives where there are two channels like Maureen and Jennifer Williams do? That way they talk between each other if the chat is quiet that day. So like having two different people going, you mean? Like having a panel, so to speak? I don't know a lot of people that would get up early for me. Like I don't I wasn't paying attention. I ran out of yarn. I need to back up several stitches so I can attach my new yarn. Oh, goodness. I was just crocheting along. Honky dory. Give me the green pieces. There we go. I don't mind the little stories during the tutorial. What I do mind is music. Right. The quiet music isn't bad. It's the when they're talking over the music, though, that bothers me. Oh, I wish I could get back to how I started my channel, where I was recording videos. I feel so weird and awkward now when I try to record videos. I don't know why. Like, it just feels weird. Like, and so I just don't. Right, yeah. I just don't want to run into, having people I don't know come up on panel, right? I want people that I know and trust. Now I gotta put all those stitches back on. But I'm almost done. I only have that far to go. And then the strap is done. Dun. And then I got to shop for hardware. I mean, I could technically just stitch the strap on, but I kind of want to do the hardware because then it's made as a buckle, and so you can adjust the strap. And as it stretches, you can adjust it shorter, and that's what I want to do. You like the slower pace and quiet. Aw, thank you. That helps, Rebecca, knowing that. So thank you for that. That I don't have to be all wild and crazy on here. I do get wild and crazy sometimes, but I would love to get back to recording, but I legit get anxious and like I don't know what to do anymore. Like I don't know how I started doing them before. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, writer's block is what happens. It like complete blank out when I try to think of things. And that's why I keep asking for ideas and get blank. Oh, you guys are so sweet that you like this to get started. Even though I just sit here and I'm not doing anything entertaining. At least I don't find myself entertaining. Right, I know. Loud and crazy. I don't get loud and crazy, that's for sure. I just get squirrely. Very squirrely. Very, very squirrely. I mean, I could, I guess. Okay, you know what I might do? Okay, I'm trying to look behind me. Where would be a good place to put this? Maybe in front of the purple? Or put it by my mushroom bag? I feel like it would get blocked right here, so that's why I was thinking here. Because then I could turn my camera down just a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know if I want to move it, though. Although I will say that whenever this sits in front of a cube, I forget about the yarn that's behind it. And so when I'm looking through all my yarn behind me, it's like my brain just inadvertently just literally passes right over this cube and doesn't even look at the colors behind the block of wood. You want to stitch for the body. You know what would be really pretty? The granny cluster, and it's simple. Because it would go from you're working it like this to this. and it'll be like, you know, like little skirts, little flowers, little petals, you know, because it gives it a flowier effect when it's down like this. So like when you're working the stitch, it's like this, but then when she's wearing it, it'll be like this. I feel like I'm doing gang signs right now. But I'm not. You know, that is not a bad idea, Rebecca. That is not. I should move all the pattern books right here. The way I have my computer screen set is it's angled, so that's why you see this and all this is, yeah. If it was straight, it would be like I'd be over here on the side. Yeah, I would say the granny cluster. It's 3 double crochets in 1 stitch, and then you skip, is it 2? I think you skip 2 between each cluster. Well, I mean, the granny square, you skip over the whole cluster, so yeah, you just, however you want to do it. If you're going to have like a stabilizing row between them, I would skip every 2 stitches. So your cluster would go into every 3rd stitch. So I believe you want a multiple of 3, I'm not sure. But you're in your husband's hometown. Yeah, if you're doing it in the, that's tough. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. So the way I would do it on like in the round, like on a bag, I would start the round with a double crochet, and then I would skip 1, do my cluster, skip 2, do my cluster, skip 2, do my cluster, and do that all the way around. And if, depending on what you end up with a stitch multiple, which I think you want 3 plus like 2 or 1, I don't know, off the top of my head. It's 3 plus 1 or plus 2, I don't know. But then you would skip like 1 or 2 at the end and have like a double crochet. I don't know how you would end it is dependent on your multiple. Would not be sheer. No, it'll be a little lacy, but I would make, if you're going to do a raglan, I would make sure you do like a solid stitch to just below her chest, and then do the lacy part down here with the clusters. Do it under the chest. Yeah, I would do like single crochets or something like that, or half double crochets for the top part, just a solid, make it solid at the top to cover her chest, and then just below the chest make the lacy part. So I don't know how long that would be in inches. 1 huge blue tote emptied and chucked out the door. Clearing up the yarn that was in it. Nice. Marianne, you sound like you're having fun. Chucking things around, chucking things out. That would be, I don't know why that would be therapeutic, but that to me would be therapeutic. You had to do the yoke open. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. She has a big head. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. So I hope I explained it well. But that's what I would do. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of stitches very quickly. So that's like, that one I just know is really pretty when you flip it upside down. Like, you know, because it goes from, you're working it like this, but then it's got like a flowy laciness to it when you flip it upside down. Crochet machine. Yes, she is. Whips out those beanies like nothing. Nobody's business. I mean, she is the queen beanie maker. I am almost done, y'all. I am almost done. And 2, 1, done. Yes, I'm done. All right, next step. Strap is done. 6 rows of 200 stitches. So between the side panel and the strap, I've done 2,400 stitches, roughly. Oh, that sounds cute. I'm just shifting things at the moment. Be careful, Marianne. Just be careful. Okay. Before assembling your bag, block each panel, which I do need to do that because mine are curling really bad. So, yep. So I will need to steam block them, and then I'll do the. Then I'll start the assembly. Yep. So I have officially completed all the crochet pieces. It tells me to leave a long tail, and I'm like, how long of a tail do you want? It says cut and tie off, leaving a long tail. I don't know what they mean by long tail. Like 6 inches, 6 feet, like what are we looking at here? Yes, the beanies and phone pouches to make. But the polyester means I have to do something. Yeah. Yup. Yep. All right, so there is the strap. The strap is done. And it's wanting to twist on me because of how tightly done it is. I tried to go tight on it to see if I could get it thinner. And then there's my side panel. Hello, Yarn for More. I mean, I left at least 12 inches. Like, it's at least 2 feet. Here's the side panel. All right, so all my pieces are crocheted. Now I just need to assemble, but I'm going to do that later. I know, I was like, what? I was literally like, if I didn't have my phone in my hand, I would literally be doing that. I was like, oh, she used 2 strands together? What? That is so awesome that you can crochet and you have your own channel. Yay. And it left me with awful nerve pain. Oh. Oof, cold and on the beach. What's cold though? What's cold? Do tell. What's cold? Do we make a fruit or veggie? Let's see, what could I do? What do I want to make? Ooh, let's make some cherries. Let's make some cherries. 13. Why am I doing that? I want page 43. 43. Okay. Ugh, this book does not want to stay open. All right. Work in red. Okay. Cold for you. But what's cold though? What's the temperature for you? Because right now it is 45 degrees here for me. All right, so where's my 3.5? I was gonna go 3.5. Do. 35 minutes from Cool. I've always said I don't like the beach, and I don't like the beach for only one reason. All the sand. If I could have the beach without the sand, I'd be happy. But I don't want rocks either. So it's like I don't know how I can get a beach without the sand. If I could get from my car to the water without going through the sand, I'd be happy. You're hour and a half from the beach. Oh, I wish I could go to Daytona with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Do not cut the starting yarn. Why would I cut the starting yarn? 1 increase. Ugh. Go into the stitch. There we go. I need to get a stitch marker before I go any further. This will work. We shall see what I get. Yeah, I'm curious about when it comes to ordering on Temu. Like, I don't know why I am just not really into it. But I'll order off of Amazon all day long, even though most of the stuff is still made in the same country. Okay, this is an increase. Da, 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 da. Oh, you know what I should put on here? I should put. Hold on. Edit. Working on making cherries. Did I spell that right? Yeah, I think I did. Got yarn from Temu years ago. Curiosity got the best of you, right? All right. Man, sometimes the coughs that they have up there, like. I'm using a 3.5. It's quite small. Quite small, y'all. Chromatic yarn. 11 degrees Celsius minimum and windy. What's 11 degrees Celsius though in Fahrenheit? Oh, fun. 7. It's usually like, okay, so if it's 30 something degrees, 32 plus like 32 or something like that, then it's, yeah, I'd say 40 to 50 degrees would be quite chilly. All right, so I do another round of 9. These are tiny, y'all. Tiny. Okay, round 4. I don't know how people do the yarn unders. 1, 2. 51.8. Yeah, 40. That's what I was saying. 41 to 50 degrees would be like 40 to 50 degrees. Would be chilly. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 9. Hopefully be going back and see how it will look then. Nice. Yeah, I bet it is cold. Well, and depending on what side you're on, I suppose, yeah, because the water in Hawaii was cold when we were there. But yeah, it's not, the water doesn't really start warming up till the summer months, I guess. All right, round 5. Good morning, Jeremy. Good morning, Annette. All right, so let's see. 1 single crochet. Put my stitch marker in. And then increase 1 single. Just repeat that. 1, increase 1. Oh, round 4 was an increase. Oops. So I had to take that row out. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't do that right. This is what happens when I don't read carefully. I'll look, definitely have a look. All right. So let's try this again. I did 9 single crochets instead of 9 increases. Because I was like, I can't put 6 of those repeats in that spot. Ugh, this book is, I have it pushed down and like it has a glare on it, so it's hard to see. I need to get me one of those book holders. Stay down. Someday I will have myself a book holder. Fluffy alpaca yarn. You're funny. There. Getting there. We're getting there. Hey, hey, Jeremy. Thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now Let's see if I have the correct number. I just use a recipe book. Well, that's what I'm saying. Wait, what? Did I read that correctly? Hold on, let me clear my eyes out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know, Rebecca. I need a book recipe holder. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need something. Because laying it on my desk, the light is glaring on it. So setting it upright, it doesn't want to stay put. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Woo woo! I've got my 18 stitches. A recipe book holder, you know, all the shebang. All right, so 1. Stitch marker. Marianne, you crack me up. Now, when you start turning your work, that'll definitely make me faint. You got yours at Dollar General for $3. You have one for 3D printed book holder. Nice. Well, I just need to get one. And then when I say someday I'll get one, when I remember to finally get it and look for it, you know. I've got one in my Amazon wish list. I just haven't ordered it yet. It's really not too expensive. I just need to do it. All right, 1 increase, 1, and then 1 increase, and then 1. Good morning, Gloria. I don't go into Dollar General much, though, Rebecca, so I don't remember the last time I was in Dollar General. I don't remember. I sure hope this turns into a cherry. It looks really funny right now. Bring one end of the stem through the starting magic stroke of the cherry from the outside toward the inside. Oh, it wants me to put the stem on. Probably should have done the stem first. Well then, I might have to put this down for a little bit. Or I do the stem and then come back to this. All right. So it says keeping 4 inches, but I think that's just to tie it on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Hello, hello. One slip stitch in the second chain from the hooks, 3 slip stitch in the following chain. I am so confused. Let's see, page 13. Okay. Okie dokie then. I think I understand what it's doing now. But it says 3 slip stitches in this one chain. I've never done that before. Oh, and then I do 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is the stem. It's just chains. And then it's connected up here at the top. Cut. All right. Where are my scissors? There they are. Well, I'm just like, I don't know, like, I was like, what in the world? There's my stem. So I guess I can go back to the cherry now. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're on round 7. 7 single orders. One. my page turns and I'm like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. So now I'm back to the cherry. 2, 3, 5. Oh, 6, 7. Increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Increase. Your stars are just about on top of it. Yeah, they were pretty well. Okay, let me just say, the storms that actually hit my area were very disappointing. They got stronger after they got past us, so, but they tinkered off a little bit, so they shouldn't be too bad by now. But I know that this morning they were gonna fire back up again as they keep moving their way across. All right, this book. Using a needle, bring one of the ends of the stem through the starting magic strip of the cherry. Okay. All right. Find a needle. I'd much rather have one of my tapestry needles, but this will work. Well, one of them. I don't need all three of them. I try to pick one up. It goes inside the other two, or the big one. Okay. So now I'm going to take this. Now I understand why it says not to cut the starting chain. But I'm like, I don't cut it. I just stuff it inside the chair, or stuff it inside when I'm doing things like this. I split the yarn. That's the only downfall to this needle, is it splits the yarn so bad. And then we're gonna tie a knot. Get down in there. Do it this way. Then I'm just gonna cut this short just a little bit. You know, it looked bad, but it never did anything for us. Never did anything. We got like, I wouldn't even say we got a heavy rain. Sorry, Jeremy. Sorries. I think my cherries are going to be a decent size. Because this looks huge. Yes, how's the Mila doing with the hiding and stuff? She's still hiding? Funny enough, they are our storms, Rebecca, because they pretty much fired up right pretty much near us. But they just, like I said, y'all just need to come live in Omaha because, you know, all the storms just seem to skip right on over us and get worse after they pass us. It's like, yeah, we don't need to be bad in Omaha. This is looking like a sun hat more than a cherry. I'm hoping that when I start decreasing, it'll bring it back round to a ball shape. Because right now, it's looking like, I don't know, not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It goes over us and hits everybody else. Making another beanie. Hey, sounds like a fantastic plan, Marianne. All right, another 2 rounds. I'm not happy with my cherry so far. I'm not happy with it at all. It looks like Phew. I feel like it's gonna be giant. Giant cherry. The mutinous cherry. I can see why now they use smaller stuff because this is humongous. Never seen cherries this big. The blanket's getting much larger than you intended. Oh, funny. I'm anxious for Zoom today to talk about certain things. Okay, one more round. Like, it don't look like a. This is why I leave it to the experts. Hence, Rebecca. Yeah, it's not looking like a cherry. It's gonna be a giant cherry. Or maybe it'll just be a tomato. You know? That don't look like a cherry. You're supposed to help me out, BB. Like, yes, you're doing it correct, even though it looks completely wrong. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself today. My husband not working. Like, I'm seriously like about to chuck this thing across the room. It looks, I don't know, I don't like it. Well, I'm using a 3.5. I don't know how much smaller I can go with this 4-weight. How much smaller I want to go with this 4-weight. Like I said, I'm just gonna have giant cherries. Or we'll just have, you know, tomatoes on the vine instead of cherries. Like, I don't even want to work it. It irritated me to the point that I don't want to finish it. So now I'm going to start decreasing. I don't know how you do this, Rebecca. You need smaller than this, and it's like, I don't know. Devin. I wonder if I should do the invisible decreases on this. I don't see it, so. Four. Devin. Hers are actual size using DMC threads. I mean, I have DMC thread. I mean, it's Coat and Clark's thread, but it's basically DMC. It's just a different brand. Do a lettuce and cucumber and you have yourself a salad. Right? I mean, seriously, baby, I should. Or bacon, lettuce, and I'll have myself a BLT. Bacon and lettuce and my tomato here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. One, 2, 3. 2 millimeters, so yours will be bigger. Well, good morning, Mama Swift. Yeah, mine are going to be humongous cherries. Mine are going to be giant cherries. It's a new breed of cherries. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a decrease. Like, these are so big, I don't want to finish them. Hasn't told me what it wants to be yet. Hold on, Lisa. Thank you. Hanging cherries, yeah, for my car. You're using DK with a 2.5 and 3 ml, depending on which part you're making. You can never go wrong with bacon. Ads that come. Since I put one popped up that caught my eye, I went to do the site and they sell quilted laundry bags. 2, 3. The radish, yeah. Man. So what are you doing? You're using DK. Well, I was trying to use what I had. It just, the shape of it doesn't even look right. It looks like a radish. I don't even want to finish it. That's how, like, flustered I am on this thing. That doesn't go in there. Goes in there. Oh. Give up. I give up. Yes. Were your ears ringing? And I was counting to 7 quite a bit, and yeah. I think I need to just step away from the cherries. They're frustrating me. I'm too much of a perfectionist, y'all. It's my Achilles heel. You know, whatever. It's what keeps me from making multiple things. Right, Steven, I know the feeling. It's like, well, I don't want to order just one. I need them all. Just gonna try this for a minute and see. Don't give up. I am just putting it down. Yep. Well, she reminded me to say it, Steven, because I was saying 7, and she goes, Steven? It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm giving up until I can get some yarn that works. Like, yeah, the twin cherries, the twin giant cherries with eyeballs. Daughter's brushing her hair. Shocker. Let's see. Yeah, go back on. There we go. This is really bad about splitting the yarn. Mm-hmm. Ten or 12 millimeter. So on both of the cherries, because I need to do 2. Oh hey, my dad's birthday today. Next what was I doing? Oh yeah, unlocking the child's. Not that one. All right, let me just do one round of this, and maybe I'll go back to the cherries. They're so big, and like the shape of them is so off too. Maybe it just needs to be stuffed. I don't know. I'll put one eyeball on each, and then it'll just be like clacking eyeballs. Lord help me. They have dragons, dragonflies, turtles, books, mushrooms, and frogs. Other things too. That's fun. Let me guess, you want yours open too now? What?
Why is it locked?
I don't know.
Get the time back on it. For me, that's cool.
I know.
Put that back in the corner.
Don't say that. Go, please.
They just, why is it like Google them?
I don't know, but your school's unlocked, so
The
you can.
stuff just started to appear by the Google.
I don't know. Search for another cherries pattern that uses worsted weight. I know, but I bought a book, Monique. I bought a book. I gotta use this. I do like the idea of putting the eyeballs on it. Maybe that'll make it better. I just won't have the farmer's market menu like you. That's okay. Mine'll be farmer's market menu characters. That's what mine'll be. They'll be your farmer market friends. I could just get my hand to like hold this yarn. I think I'm getting it. I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. Cherry monsters. I know. Yeah, like that. Sister. Yep. It was stressing me out. It was more or less just the shape of the cherry was like, seriously, this thing looks like cherry pooped itself. That's what I'm thinking too, Erin. I needed to get out of it for a second. Like, I don't know, I was just getting hot and bothered because literally I pulled my hair back, my sleeves are up, like, and the fan's going, and I'm usually cold down here, so I was getting hot and bothered. It'll be all right. Okay. I've done a row of knitting, around, whatever. Put my beads back on so my stuff don't fall off. Here's my hat. Okay, back to the cherries. Back to the cherries. The monster cherries. Cherry monsters. You called them cherry monsters. I called them monster cherries. Cherry tomatoes. There you go. Way to see this silver lining in it, BB. Thank you. And you know what? I absolutely love cherry tomatoes. Love them. Love them. See, I'm getting cold because I've calmed down. Cherry with a hernia. That, yes, see? See, you see it too. Okay. We're on round 12. I only got 2 more rounds left, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love the description of stuffing it though. That cracks me up. 1, 2. 3, 4, turn TV off. All right, 5. What? Yeah, well, I don't know. Hey, in 1 minute, I'm gonna do it again. All your pickles, cactuses all the time. Well, these are gonna be cherry tomatoes. So, think about that. Maybe you're such a genius. They're cherries, all right. They're just cherry tomatoes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not going to 7. Sorry. One. I can't do another decrease. What in the world? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring. Here we go. All right, decrease, right? Yes. And then 1, 2, and 3. Good morning, Leslie. Well, hello. Well, come in. I'll pet you. I just had to move something for a second. 3, 4, 5. Okay, what in the world is going on? Like, it's not working. Let me count my last round here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1. Okay. One, 2, 3. For the cat. Yeah, my cat just jumped up on my desk going, hello. Like, yeah. That's cute, 7. You put it in ideas and feedback instead of the main one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is being annoying. 4, 5, 2, 3. Well, I'm having an issue with this row, this round. Like, It's not working. I'm not getting my 3 decreases in. I'm only getting 2. There's 5 single crochets. I wonder, is that a typo? Is it supposed to be 3 single crochets? Decrease 3 single? Okay, go to look at like 43. It just doesn't work. You've been on a Snuggle Sprout binge? That's fun. Okay, so you said 10 or 12 for Bibles. I think there's the round 12 is not working because I can only get one repeat in before it ends. Nothing. Oh, is it upstairs? The stuffing might be upstairs. I think these are 12. I don't think this goes to this one. Getting hot and bothered again. What was getting in my way? 9 times 3. Round 12 on page 43. It says 5 single crochets, 1 decrease, 3 single crochets. That's 9. That's 9 stitches, but I have 4 stitches left after 2 of those. I don't have 9 to do the next one. If that makes sense. That is not 10. That's 8. You said 10 or 12. That's 10. Probably about right. 10. I'd say 8 or 10. This thing is useful because if I don't know what a size is, I can figure it out. I would do 3 for that right. See, that's when like that. I shouldn't have to do that, but I suppose I should probably write. You know what? I'm gonna write that on a sticky note so that if I make this again, I don't forget. So 3 singles, 1 decrease, and 2 singles, right? Times 3, row 12. All right. Let me finish this. Let me do this round and then I'll put my eyeballs in. All right, so 3. Yeah, 5 and 3 don't work. One, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 2, 3, decrease. See, that works. All right. That works. Yeah, see, my a protrusion up here. Alright, so where did my eyeball go? I just had it. Oh, right there. So here's a 12, 10. I think this is 10. 10 or 12, I can't. No, this is 10. I went smaller. Went with the small one first. So there's a 10. And I'm thinking that's about a good placement. Or should I go a little wider? I think that looks better. That's what, and then I'll do the mouth. What color should I do the mouth in? Black? Or do I give him a mouth? My goodness gracious. You need to come down the stairs like that. No. There we go. Oh my word. That is so cute. Oh, it's adorable. Alright, I'm gonna flip them inside out real quick so I can tie this black yarn. My husband's back already. Oh, yes, it has been an hour. Almost done. That is so cute. We're just stuffing all the black yarn inside. There's my mutant cherry, my monster cherry, although it looks like a cute monster now. Oh, I need to find my stuffing though. Oh, it's right there. Huge. Nope, you don't have to do it. Okay. Well, now it just looks like a cute cherry tomato. Alright. minutes, y'all. Yeah, I think I did those first couple rounds too tight or something. I don't know. Skip round 3 and see if the top looks better. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write that as a note. I'm gonna write question, skip round 3. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I just gotta make another one. We'll have the kooky sisters, you know, like one will be kooky and one will just be like looking at the other one like, what's up with you today? Why are you looking a little rough on top? Alright, so round 13 is 1 single crochet. And I just pulled stuffing through it, so I'm going to have to clean it up. And then a decrease. So I should have 12. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. If necessary, finish stuffing. Well, it's definitely necessary, but it is not to stuff too firmly. I don't, you know, I don't know. Like, I want it to be nice and stuffed. Plump cherry tomato. Okay, I think I have enough stuffing. I think. Alright, so I'm doing another decrease round. I'm gonna get this one cherry finished, y'all. Get one cherry. Stop grabbing my stuffing. Thank you. Okay, so there's 1. Unfortunately, it won't get to 7. 2. Yeah, it definitely needs thinner yarn because this is a pretty holy cherry. 3. Maybe 4 eventually. 4. 5 and oh, I didn't put my stitch marker back in here, but whatever. 6. Alright. Close and then using a needle cross the cherry with this yarn from the top and bring the yarn out the pull at the yarn to flatten it. Oh! Pull on the yarn to flatten the top of the cherry a bit. Okay, yeah, this is kind of confusing. So she knows it's not flat. Alright, I'm going to cross the cherry with this yarn from the top and bring the yarn out at the middle of the starting magic circle. Pull on the yarn to flatten the top of the cherry a bit. I probably shouldn't have cut the starting yarn like I did. Oh well. Oh well. She knows it needs to be flattened. So I'm going to use a long tail to go up and come back down and pull it down a little bit. I'll fix it. So I cut my starting yarn when I shouldn't have. I thought I was done after I tied it to the green stem, but I should have left it long to pull it down. Did you say what you were making them for? I'm just making all these things, like, you know, just, you know, to throw on the ground. Just, you know, to hopefully maybe one day down the road to sell, you know, that could be a card hanger for sure. Okay, so I'm going to do a long tail. And then I'm going to fasten off real quick. I need to find a darning needle because the one I'm trying to use is just not working. It's good for tying in your ends, but like it splits too much the yarn, so just get round through and it'll be flat to start. Yep, but I'm gonna now that I have direction on how to flatten it. Yep, she definitely took the long way around for sure. All right. So much better. So much better. This is why I have you, Rebecca. Thank God I worked on this with you here. Because that was helpful. You were very, very helpful. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull this through here. Oh my gosh, this looks so much better. It is a little rough on the bottom though, so I need to figure out how to get all this white stuff to hide. Because it's kind of holy on the bottom. But my cherry looks more like a cherry now. So I just need to make him or her a sister or brother to hang with him, or a friend. Well, I guess they're probably siblings because they're growing from the same tree or the same stem. Okay. And I got my notes, my Rebecca notes. Maybe a big bag or basket. Yep. That's what I was thinking too, Melissa. Either a bag charm for a big tote or something, or car hanger, or just a friendly old cherry friend for a kid. Okay, I am going to work on cherry number 2. Should I stick with the same hook size on the second one so it's the same size? Probably. Yeah, never mind. No answer. No question. No answer my question. I answered it for myself. Okay. I've got my pouch. Take this with me. I need to find something to put this in. No, I can put it in here. I got some leftover yarn from the bear that I gotta figure out what to do with. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here, and thank you for just bearing with me in my hot mess, literally. So, put this stuff in this basket. I'm gonna take this basket upstairs with me. Look at this. I'm also a pattern collector. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get off here and go finish the cherries. Clear off of here and get back to work. Yep. A sibling and a leaf. Yep. I gotta do the leaves. Yeah. Thank you, Rebecca. Seriously, for helping me out. I appreciate you so much. Have a great Friday, y'all. Great weekend. I will be back here Monday morning, same time, same place. No, y'all are somebody to somebody, and I hope you guys do feel the hello. And I will see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Bye.